We trust a handwritten letter more than an email, even when both are lies. The crumpled page signals presence, as if ink somehow proves sincerity. This reverence for imperfection isn't new. It's how we've always authenticated the human. A scratch in the film's stock, a vocal crack over studio polish, the uneven edge of a ceramic glaze. But now these flaws can be copied by algorithms and distributed at scale. The result is authenticity without presence, a mimicry trained not on truth, but on appearances. This shift changes what authenticity means. It used to be about experience, a lived thing, resistant to replication. Now it's a signal, something that can be coded and optimized like any other data set. When we no longer trust the human behind the gesture, what remains is just the gesture itself. And if algorithms can make better ones than people ever could, then authenticity becomes not an expression of life, but a commodity sold by it.
The Printy 1947 project redefines our understanding of post-score design by revealing how printed media became.
In 1450, Gutenberg didn't just print books, he printed replicability itself. Before that, a drawing of white clover could turn into asparagus after a few hand-copied iterations. But once movable type was set on a press, the idea of an exactly repeatable visual statement became real. This wasn't about efficiency alone. It was about trust. If you could see the same image or text over and over, you began to believe in its truth, not because it was original, but because it was consistent. And by the time Barthers wrote about that has been in photography, that unique aura of an image that once was and now is not. We were already halfway to algorithmic fakery. The grain, the dust, even the hiss on a recording came to symbolize something human. But now those textures are generated code, optimized for nostalgia. Authenticity used to be about capturing reality. Now it's about simulating the signs of having once been real, whether you were or not.
Mechanical pulp gives paper the porous-like characteristics that enable it to absorb ink on high-speed newspaper presses. Chemical pulp gives it strength and flexibility.
Just this week, an AI-generated movie called Dreams of Violets was made for 20.000 in just 2 months. A budget and timeline that would make Hollywood blush. This is no mere novelty. It's the latest proof that creative labor, once seen as deeply human, can be outsourced to machines trained on our own expressions. The director behind the film wasn't replacing creativity. they were testing its thresholds. When we train algorithms to mimic human imperfection, we don't just replicate artistry. The promise of efficiency in manufacturing mirrors the algorithm's promise to perfect imperfections. In post-war industrial videos, we see engineers celebrating mass-produced steel as pure and flawless, but also humanizing it with tiny irregularities to mimic craftsmanship. Today's algorithms do the same. They add a soft blur here, a glitch there, just enough to convince us that what we're seeing is real. The illusion of authenticity has moved from physical objects to digital ones, and now our trust is that we rely on the very algorithms we fear. AI systems are now trained to detect deepfakes, but their training data comes from past fakes. A recursive loop with no clear endpoint. Every time detection improves, so does simulation. This isn't just an arms race between humans and machines. It's a philosophical problem about belief itself. We live in a world where authenticity is not discovered, but engineered. And we're learning to trust what we can no longer verify.
Under one roof is found the most modern equipment.
Originality was once a mark of genius. Now it's just another algorithmic output. When imperfection is programmable, authenticity itself becomes a commodity. If every surface can be rendered convincing, what remains to distinguish the real from the generated? We've trained machines not just to replicate, but to simulate the soul of human creations. The line between human and machine artifact has collapsed, leaving behind an age where authenticity is no longer experienced, it's encoded. The illusion of human touch has become an engineered feature, much like pulp was once designed for strength and absorption. What we call digital authenticity is not found in the source, but manufactured through layers of algorithmic mimicry. This is technopoly at work redefining reality by optimizing trust signals into data points. Neil Postman warned that language shapes perception, and in this new paradigm, even our belief in what's real has been outsourced to machines.